My view, big up yourself, you know. Bless up everybody on the platform. Well, mental health something, yeah. I tell you, I realize that when I did younger, I did realize that big people alone need affect, but after a while, I realize that everybody cross the board, down to the little youth, them, who do GSAT or PEP as them call it now. All them have for them mental problems, same way, for have this, the expectations them have to live up to for parents. You understand? So if them the pass or this or that, the burden they upon them, you understand? You go through them same way through high school, growing up. So certain life decision choices, frustration, depression, you know, everybody angle things differently. So it's just we have to look in ourselves and say why we have to be positive. We have to live good with one another. Because you don't know who will go through it. As I say, everybody handles stress differently. So if it's a case where you go through something, talk to somebody, as my view say, seek a friend. So I say give a helping hand or whatever. Because you never can tell. When you rate nobody will tap out. So I say, because people go through worse in life and them a hold it. And I fight the fight same way. So if you can't find a friend or you know nobody to talk to, just listen to some uplifting music. So I say find something inspirational and motivate yourself. Push forward. Keep your head up. While it sound hard, easier said than done. But once you make that first step, that's all you need. Cause me myself have to take that same what them say, what them call it, practice where you preach. Me have to do that to same way. So me myself sometimes me get frustrated. I mean have to just hold a meds and say, alright. 3 step back, try take 10 more forward. So I say, yeah man. So mental health is real, people. So I say, I guess everybody know that, but everybody stress deal with it differently. So just give a helping hand or advice, positive opinions. Because man, I tell you, you just don't know who go through it. People wear a smile and you don't know deep down inside a pain. So
you know, so me see this and what me have to say on the topic here is the hospital them, the clinics. The clinics around Jamaica need to have more psychologists because the other day I went down by Thai in Montego Bay and asked to speak to a psychologist and them sent me up to the hospital. So there is no really, you can't really find much help in the healthcare sector when time it comes on to mental health. Them just deal with it like everybody mad.
Mental health, you know, is just how some people think, how they act around others, you know, how they respond. Me think people need to get some help if they have a problem and just stop tap out. It don't make no sense. Because thinking about it, yes, you think about it, it go stress you. But it cannot touch your body unless you think about the problem. If you owe a man money, please, you wait till when me give him money, come I be right there now. If it's a sickness, just go and live until a year time, not till the sickness say time up. If what I call you know, and I say just live no. Just live. You can't tap out so early. Seek help. Sometimes yes, you know, might want to talk to nobody, but I can tell you, if you spend your $1,500 say you got a doctor. There are some doctors where you can pay money and really go sit down and talk. They will give you listening ears. But now say if you go to no pastor because them want to hear too if you go preach a Sunday daytime. But doctors, they will sit and listen, me I tell you. So, if we have a problem, pay your 15 bills or your 2 bills and go sit down and talk. Yeah, talk to a doctor. Talk to a nurse. I don't tell you go talk to a police either. Because them we care about your business or send somebody to come do you something.
Well, this me I tell you, really, 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 really important for people to have a healthy mindset. Because I can tell a lot of person in my family have schizophrenia and them don't really realize say them have an mental health issue. And them go around and blame everybody except themselves for it. So it would be nice for the government to have like psychologists come into the communities, you know, and talk to we like scream we because sometimes no for we gone and we not come back.
Well, mental health is psychological, isn't it? Mm. And so everybody are gonna experience thing different. You don't know. Me might go through something and the next man go through it, but the man they pre so me pre so. But me feel like say that thing that start from you're very young, isn't it? Start from you growing up, parenting and everything. You have some parent, your child do something wrong, then laugh at it. Oh, I ain't get it from me, I ain't get it from your father. So the people they grow up doing the wrong, parents are laugh with them, now scold them. So them grow up and feel like say, alright, yeah man, this right, this right. So some things start from a young man and then when they go in a real world now, they realize when they do that, the different response they get. So them confused and whatever. So and that's why you find so much of them sitting there nowadays. So I feel like say start from you're young, start from parenting, you see me? Yeah man, enough of them parents they are them cause them snap on them youth them, you see me? Because them not teach them the right from the wrong from early. So them grow up and don't know how to deal with life stress. When life hit them, they don't know how to deal it because them parents never did teach them that. You see me? Oh, I get it from your father, so it's still like me. I mean get it from my father and you see me? Yeah, so it start from parenting as well, me think, you see me? Mm-hmm.
Good morning, my views. Me see you texting about me watch one program on YouTube, so I reply late. Me have two things to say about the mental health thing. I say the government need to send round some more persons in the district them for Christian people. What them things yeah, cause some of the time people have the issue them and them afraid to go out, pride and them something there. They don't want to go out and talk about it. But if you have somebody come around the house them and ask question, them talk. Or if you tell me about a little center where them keep something a month time and them Christian people, them can have a center, and part in a four section, and have doctors, Christian people privately. Because people know when people know them business, because people request them something there. So that's my first part on it. The other part is some people out there will have mental problem. Sometimes take out so much things on their head, right? The head can't manage it. Sir, in my era, there are about four brothers were mad because of them study a lot. I mean, say, boy, them bright, them bright, them bright, them bright. Although them mad right now, them bright, see me. You can't check months like them, the boy there. When I boy them a study for lawyer, one of them was a teacher St. Catherine I, and one was a teach down at St. Diego. You forgot to park the one in there. Four of them mad out. Yeah. And the next thing again, I want to tell people again too. That is the physical part. The spiritual part of this now. You have people out there with mad people, So if you want to go out there and people are come on here, want to be careful with the ear, yeah? 501 strand in your ear. If you can use it and mess up your health. Mess up your mental health. Yes. Mess you up. So when you go hairdressers or the barber them, make sure say when you watch. Look and see what go on around the surrounding here because them people are do it for real in a real life. So that's my two part on it. Alright?
My view family. Mental health, is something you see people start act different. start behave weird, them don't want to talk and them withdrawn. I think it's important for you to try to get close and try to understand what's going on. Yeah, because when you ignore them and say, why him just stay by himself or she just stay by herself, after a while them just trigger off, end up hurt you or hurt somebody where you love. So me feel like if you see somebody a struggle or a go through a breaking point, you're supposed to, reach out to them and try find out. Easy, but you have to try.
Mental health is the psychological and emotional well-being. So, mental health is not mental illness. Why is mental health important? It is important because if you don't take care of your mental health, it will cause mental illness such as depression and others, right? So, for instance, you have some issues, you're struggling, or you have some problem, but you keep it to yourself. It might cause you to do things and become suicidal and them something there. So, it's best to find somebody to talk to, somebody that you probably trust. Can be a family member, guidance counselor, somebody at church, and vent, and and that's it. That's how you take care of your mental health, right? Don't stress.
Good afternoon, good evening. Mental health can include emotional, psychological, and social well-being, you know. Also how a person thinks, what we've been through in our past, what we're going through in our present. Yeah. Struggles in life, financial, grieving from a debt. It multiplies to all a lot of different things, and getting therapy can help a lot. Also, reaching out to someone, because there's things I have that I can't speak to anyone about. And true, me believe in my creator God. Sometimes I speak to him and I try to angle the situation, but yeah, each one to each one. And if we can speak to someone, it's best we do that. Because tapping out isn't the option.
Good afternoon, guys. As somebody said earlier, mental health. It is our emotional, psychological, and social well-being, right? And it affects how we think, feel, and act. But guys, do you agree that this affects our men more than women? I think it does. Because society have men in this light where it's like men can't express how they feel. If a man cry, he's soft. If a man complain about something, he's soft. Or him a mama man. Or that's why more time men don't talk. They just act. And that shouldn't be. If a man go through something and he want ball, make him ball. At the end of the day, he's a human being. You understand? Some find some men can't deal with certain things. Because when I check A levels, more time I say, yo, it's when things happen, you see most time a men act out. Whether relationship wise or them go through something, you see them go hang themselves, shoot themselves or them way there. You understand? But what I say is, you go through something, you must can find if I even one person can talk to. If I even one man, if I even one, nobody run go take a 3 point star. Because I not lie, me give people who kill themselves, because I tell you something, man. You don't know how it affect the people them who you leave behind. So many unanswered questions and all of them things there. It affect people who leave behind here. So we have to find better ways to deal with what we have got through star. Other than to take some drastic measures.
Just a forwarding from church. Happy Sabbath to everybody. My view, this is a great topic. Yeah, because this is important. it is important to talk about mental health because we grow up in a one society where we get programmed a different type of way. And if you notice, a lot of more men are kill themselves than women. Yeah? And the reason for that is that say women always have them friends and people for rally around them where them can go and talk to, and you get what I say, and people on them side. As it in society with a man did them they tell man say man have to tough, man have to strong, man have to wall out. You see it? If you show any sign of weakness, you're weak. So imagine a man where go through a lot of things where him never talk about and things keep on building. Because life will surely test you, but only the fittest of the fittest survive. Now in many man case, me nah condole say them fi kill themselves still. You see me? But people bear heavy burden out there. You see it? You need to break this cycle where man can express themselves naturally without people look down upon them certain type of way and make it feel like say them less of a man. Yeah? So those are some of the things let me see where I cast it. You see it? There's a difference on the balance scale between man and woman when it comes to them things. Them always have somebody with a rap back on. It's more harder for a man. You see it? So even though I not condone it, I still can't judge her once. Because you don't know. You see it? Yeah. Even when it wrong and it nothing be done. Every other man will wear the crown still.
Yes, my view. To me, mental health represents a healthy mind, holistically, emotional well being, psychological well being. And a lot of times, and for far too long, mental health has been a topic that has been so taboo in our Jamaican society that we don't pay attention to it. Okay. Of course, we don't treat our mentally ill persons with the same respect as if we treat someone suffering from any other illness or disease. But what is apparent is that mental health deficiency is on the rise. Just alone this week, how many reviews we had with people taking their own lives? I mean, the pressures of a society, the pressures are getting greater, even for the kids in school, for adults and their issues. And I think it's because we as a society are not open enough and embracing the topic of mental health. Then we find people seeking alternative ways of dealing with it, including taking their own lives. And it is very sad. But if it's ever a time to wake up, it is not. I want to commend you for always bringing this to the forefront. It is needed. Like you said, seek a friend. What do you say? Seek a friend before you need a friend. Something to that effect. And this is true because sometimes just a kind word from someone, just something encouraging, some acknowledgement can turn someone's day around. You don't know what people are going through. You may say a little thing and to someone and they flip out and they go on. And it's not that. You said something that was so horrible. And it's not that you were being condescending or rude, but that was just the straw. You understand? They've been building and building, and they've been taking and taking, and here you come, just saying something, making a little joke or fun or whatever, and it just blows them up. You understand? And I think it's about time that we start to think of of complete health as not just from the neck down, but from our head up to the sole of our feet. We need to take that approach. You understand? Just because some of us, and we've all been there at some point or the other, where mental health, we're in a situation where it's not 100%. Little stressors in life, you understand? Where we're stressed out. And sometimes it's okay to be it's okay to just have some moment to yourself, to be selfish. Take some time off from the kids, the spouse, the family. People are always demanding of you. You understand what I mean? Take some time for yourself. If it's just to chill out, to do something that you like by yourself, if it's even for a few hours, a couple of days, whatever is required, just say, listen, I just need to let go for a couple of hours or a couple of days, or just a few minutes, just to rejuvenate, get my mind back. You know what I mean? I mean, for me, who has family members with mental health, this is on both sides of the family. I can truly understand. Yes, no one has been institutionalized, no one's been walking the streets. Well, there are incidents, and that's because, thanks be to God, I have a family that, we're responsible enough to, see these persons are no less than the other person in the family, and to take their mental, whether to take them to the clinic, to get them on top of their medication, and to always get them involved in whatever is going on, to keep their mind occupied, to make them feel a part of, you know what I mean? But when you're going through your stressors, and there are times when, some of us have different ways of coping. We pray, we have a prayer group, we call, a friend, we talk to this, we may do things. We may some of us are able to go away for a weekend, to take a trip, do something, fishing, plant some flowers, whatever helps to relieve us. And just because we're not institutionalized, just because you're not walking on the road naked, does not mean that you don't have issues with mental health. You know what I mean? And I mean, mental illness is real. It's a part of our society, and it's not going to go away. I think our mindset needs to change. Okay, and we need to be more tolerant of persons who are suffering. And like my view always say, like in these communities, we see the sign, we see people, but we turn a blind eye. Most times, if it's not in our family or if it doesn't affect us, we think, oh, not my problem. It becomes your problem when that person now attacks you, right? Or does something egregious, and then we're all saying, oh my God, if me didn't know, or we saw that, or that person takes his or her own life. And I mean, it is very unfortunate. But I think it's time for us, in my view, keep doing that, keep bringing it to the forefront. I mean, that is a subject that is very passionate to me. And I've always thought about it, like, how do we always, because for a very long time, I myself to always think, oh, I'm healthy. Never thought about the mind, never thought about what's above the neck. It's always about, oh, everything in the body is working fine. But what about your brain, your head, your mind? Isn't that part of your body? Isn't that part of, holistic health? And I know that I'm not alone. You know what I mean? So that's just what, when I think mental health, that's what I think. Emotional well-being, psychological well-being. You're in a good place. You know what I mean? And if anything is disturbing that or disrupting, your wholesomeness, then there's a problem, and that problem needs to be addressed.